The man had just been released from prison, and he saw a rich woman donating clothes.
Those are fantastic.
Oh, they belong to my late husband, Byron. He really did have great taste in clothes.
Mike casually put on one of the donated outfits. His handsome appearance reminded the woman of her late husband. After learning that Mike had no place to stay, she invited him to look after her storage room. But the storage room turned out to be a luxurious mansion. Mike now lived like an owner, sipping afternoon tea on the rooftop. Just then, a sheriff came to see him. After hearing Mike was also taking care of the woman's granddaughter, the sheriff mocked him for being a babysitter. Right at that moment, the granddaughter appeared, and the sheriff instantly became jealous of Mike's life.
He's a felon.
So was Byron.
Mike was a top con artist. 4 years ago, he was arrested and sent to prison. But just as his sentence was nearly over, Mike chose to escape. He walked out in a guard's uniform, boldly and without hesitation. When the sheriff found Mike, he was sitting on the ground in a daze. 3 weeks ago, Mike's girlfriend had broken up with him. That's why he broke out, to get some answers from her. Just then, Mike noticed a piece of metal wire on the sheriff's shoulder.
What's it worth if I tell you what this is? Is it worth a meeting?
What are you talking
If
about?
I tell you what this is, right now, will you agree to meet me back in prison in 1 week? Just a meeting.
Okay.
It's a security fiber for the new Canadian $100 bill.
Back at the station, the sheriff examined the wire and realized Mike had been telling the truth. So he used his connections to make Mike his temporary assistant to help catch a criminal. But the department was so poor, they only paid Mike $700 a month. Desperate, Mike used his good looks to get himself a mansion. With housing solved, Mike began helping the sheriff investigate. The sheriff told him their only clue was a few children's storybooks. Mike noticed that each book contained a piece of parchment, and the parchment matched the size and texture of a government bond. Each of these bonds was worth $250,000. The criminal's plan was to forge these bonds and sell them for profit. Through his connections, Mike quickly located the factory producing the fakes. But unfortunately, they didn't have a search warrant. The sheriff was stuck, but Mike had an idea. He walked into the factory alone and was quickly caught by the guards and locked in an office. Then the sheriff understood Mike's plan. He stormed in with his men, claiming they were there to arrest Mike, and successfully caught the real criminals.